Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Craft O'Clock Somewhere. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So as you can tell, my setting is in my kitchen. My garbage disposal completely crapped out on me and I need to replace it. And I don't want to spend hundreds upon hundreds of dollars for a plumber to do it. So I'm crossing my fingers and really hoping that I can handle this task on my own. I bought a InSinkErator Badger from Lowe's. It's a half horsepower. I got it for $139. So hopefully this is a victory and not a fail. So crossing my fingers. But yeah, so let's go ahead and unpack everything that's underneath this sink. Y'all don't judge. I got tons of cleaning stuff under here, and it's super messy. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so now that that's emptied out, let's go ahead and unpackage the new garbage disposal and see what all we need. All right guys, so I just got done opening it up and now let's go over everything that it came with. It came with the registration card for you to register your new appliance. I do recommend doing this just because if anything were to happen to it, it is registered and you can get a replacement for it. Obviously, you have to purchase the warranty. It came with the instructions here. Came with the new garbage disposal right here, and from what I can tell is the one that I currently have now is the same exact one as this, which is a great thing because then I don't have to change out additional flanges. So yeah, I'm really excited about that actually. And then it came with a new stopper. And then it came with this green bag. So let's open her up and see what's inside. Let's see, an L. Which this will go right here on this side. So it'll go like that. Got an O-ring, an Allen wrench, and a couple of nuts. So let's get started. All right guys, so first step is to make sure that this garbage disposal doesn't have any electricity running to it. Mine is a plug-in, so it's not wired into the wall. So the plug is right here. So now there is no electricity coming from the garbage disposal to the wall. I'm gonna go ahead and put a metal pot underneath my old garbage disposal, just in case if something were to leak or anything. It's gonna go into the pan and not everywhere on my base of my cabinet. All right guys, so I have the old garbage disposal completely gone. As you can tell, it's empty. There's not a garbage disposal down there. So the hardest part for me was so far, crossing my fingers, that was the hardest part, was taking it off. So you have to use this wrench and you have to, let me see if I can put it on this new one. This is the new garbage disposal. You have to put this L part in this hole right here. you put it in here, but you kind of have to like shimmy it in there because it's stuck between another bracket that holds it in place, like up into the sink. So you have to kind of wedge it in there, and then you have to push the opposite direction, you know, lefty loosey, righty tighty. So you push left, and you have to use a lot of muscle to push it off, and then it just popped down. So the bucket or the pan that I had underneath it, which was this one right here, instead of me having it upright, I went ahead and put it upside down, so that way when the garbage disposal came undone and it was detached, it was able just to sit on top of the pan, and that helped me out. But yeah, so now let's move on to the next step. Fingers crossed we are going in the right direction. All right, guys, so the next step is to, oops, just ripped the instructions. So the next step is to turn your existing garbage disposal upside down. I put it back in the pot because I was deathly afraid of, oh, sorry, my charging cord's in the way. Afraid of it leaking everywhere and just having just crap everywhere. So the next step is to detach. We need this power cord for the new one. So it's telling us to put it upside down, and we have to disconnect it. So we have to get a screwdriver and unscrew this and then figure out what's going on inside of it. Okay, so I took off the cover plate of the existing one and the new one. Unfortunately, I ran into a problem. This piece right here is designed to go in one way. So there is a metal little, it's not a washer, but it's a metal piece right here. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but this needs to get removed, and then I will be cutting a piece of this metal off since this is obviously the old one and I'm not going to be using it. So yeah, wish me luck. All right, guys, so change of plans. I cannot for the life of me cut that piece of metal to get the cord out, because unfortunately the cord that's on the existing garbage disposal, there's only one way to put it in, and I can't cut the metal. I just don't have the muscle for it. So I am actually going to return the new garbage disposal and get a different one, a Moen. So it's pretty much the exact same thing, half horsepower, same exact setup, except it has a cord already attached. So fingers crossed that one works out, but I will see y'all shortly. Wish me luck. All right, so I literally just got back from Lowe's. I got there right before they were fixing to close, and I bought a completely different garbage disposal, one that already has a power cord connected to the disposal. So fingers crossed this one is the right one. But let's go ahead and open this one up and see what's inside. All right, so I got the, what did I get? Oh, here we go. All right, so I got the Moen Prep GXP50C Pro. Again, it's a half power garbage disposal, and as you can tell in the picture, it already has the power cord. It does have the valve for, or not a valve, but the part where you can hook up the dishwasher. All you have to do is just get a screwdriver and a hammer and just pop the, I guess it's like a stopper. And then you'll want to pull out that stopper. I'm thinking that's what you do. But again, let's go through everything all over again. So I did open this up at Lowe's before I bought it, just to make sure it's, hopefully, fingers crossed, again, it has everything that I need. And it had pretty much everything that the Badger did except that wrench. I have such the biggest mess here. All right, so instructions. Welcome to Moen. I'm assuming this is your registration. Yeah, this is your registration information, what you got to do. Let's open her up. So this matches my old one that I have. So this right here, this clamp. So I shouldn't need to replace this at all. Again, fingers crossed. Inside you have the same metal bracket and then the 2 screws, which I'm just gonna, hopefully I can just use my existing one that's already still attached to my hose, so that way I don't have to use this. And I shouldn't use, or I shouldn't be using, let me back up. I will not be using this, sorry, because mine's a straight pipe and not an L, but you will need to use the seal. So it doesn't look like anything else is in there. So this is where you will, I don't know if you can tell, but if you can see this white stopper right here, that's what you will get a screwdriver, poke it in and hammer it out, and then it'll pop in here, and then you just want to make sure that you take it out of here. And there we go. So again, the metal bracket right here, I'm not going to use because I'm going to use my old one that's still attached to my hose. So let's get started again. All right, so I'm going to lay down just some dish towels so that way when I hammer out that stopper, I don't damage the actual disposal. So I'm just going to use a flathead and just a regular hammer. So again, pop it right in there and then just hammer it out. And it actually just popped right out. This is what it is. So again, if your dishwasher is connected to your disposal, then you would hammer this out. If it's not connected to your disposal, then obviously just leave it in there and you don't have to worry about hammering it out. But now let's go ahead and get this bad boy attached. All right, so I have my rubber seal, my 2 bolts. Again, these are my existing ones. And then I went ahead and put the new garbage disposal back on top of a pan, upside down, like that. So now let's go ahead and we'll hoist this up, lock it, and then we'll go ahead and attach all of our dishwashing hose right here. We'll put in the rubber seal and then attach it to this PVC pipe right here. All right, so now it is 100% installed. I made sure that everything was super tight. last thing we have to do is just plug it in and see if she runs. Like I said, I've never done this before. This is all new to me. Really hoping I just did it right and I didn't screw anything up. So fingers crossed we did this. All right, so let's go ahead and plug her in. Oops, sorry. All right, and let's go up top. All right, so as you can tell, it doesn't have this little rubber seal. So my old one, obviously it came with the existing garbage disposal. So I just took the one off of Moen, and I'm hoping I can just shove this in here and it'll fit. There, and it fit. But I'm gonna go ahead and take it out so that way we can turn the water on and run the garbage disposal. All right, here we go. See if anything's leaking underneath. Fingers crossed, no leaks. So far, no leaks. Now the real moment of truth. Running it. Woo! Let's look down below. Yeah, baby. Got a working garbage disposal. All right, so let's go ahead and put the rubber piece back in. There we go. Pop her in. Looks pretty good. All right, guys, so garbage disposal is done. I can check that off. I am running a load in the dishwasher, and I did run my kitchen faucet 2 to 4 minutes just to make sure that I don't have any leaks. And I did put a towel down. So far, so good. Knock on wood. No leaks so far. I have the old one right behind me that I'm going to go ahead and throw away. I am going to keep the box for the new one just to be on the safe side. And then I'm also going to register it to make sure that if something were to happen within the year, I can get a brand new one and then just reinstall it. But I'm super proud of myself. I accomplished this task. I was pretty anxious about it. I knew I could do it. I just didn't know if I was gonna hit any bumps along the way. And I've never done a video like this where it was step one to the very end when it comes to, you know, a big appliance like this. But yeah, I'm super glad I did it. I hope you liked the video, but mainly I wanted to do this video for all of us moms out there. You know, put your mind to it and let's get things accomplished. But yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.